video, this tutorial regarding this trade I posted. Um, this trade I posted on my story today. So someone was kind of asking how will he be able to know the lot size, or what lot size will he use. Yeah, he said, what lot size can I use to enter the trade? So without wasting much of your time, I said let me use this opportunity to just to talk about how to calculate your lot size. Um, so this particular tutorial is just how to calculate your lot size on JPY pairs alone. This is just for JPY pairs alone. JPY pairs, any pairs under JPY like GBP USD, USD JPY, AED USD, NZD. Sorry. I mean pairs under JPY. Sorry for what I just said. I was like GBP, GBP JPY, USD JPY, NZD JPY, AED JPY, what again? CAD JPY. Which one again? Yeah, and the rest of them. Any pairs under JPY. This is formula the formula to calculate your loss size. This is the formula or step-by-step guide on how you can calculate your loss size under JPY pairs alone. This is just for JPY pairs alone, because I came to realize that some people don't know how to calculate their loss size, and which is very very bad, because I can't see a reason why someone can just see a setup, or someone call that trade for you, or you happen to find a setup for yourself, and instead of you to use a lot size that can determine the risk you want to risk in the market, the lot size that is willing to tell that this is the actual amount you are risking in the market. You start using random lot size, or you decide, okay, because if I have $500 account, I will be using 0.05, or I'll be using 0.5, or I'll be using 0.2. Maybe if the account grows, I'll change lot size. No, that is not the right approach to 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 risk management when it comes to this forex. The right approach is that you need to know what you want to risk in the market, because there are times you can just decide, let me use two lot size based on what my account size is. Now I'll be using two lot size till the account grow. By the time that you want to do that, and you see that maybe the market is moving, but it doesn't seem like it is moving, because of maybe the your lot size or your SL is bigger, or I don't know how to put this for you to understand, but now I'm just trying to make this thing as easy as possible, like the way you can calculate your lot size, and not you using random lot size. Like it's not fair. Like you need to change. Like the world is advancing, you need to just follow it. This is that pattern is old pattern when all this haven't started coming out. But now that we have tools like this, yeah, you can actually know the other side you want to use in the market. When that pattern was when we don't have tools like this, when we don't have this tool to show this long and short tool. That was when that pattern can be. Uh, so, but now let's just jump into what we have for today. So this is a tutorial on how to create your lot size on JPY pair. So I called out this trade, and the pips, let me see, this pips was 30 pips here. The pips was 30 pips. Now look at the pips. The pips is just, yeah, look at, as you see it, you can see this line, this say is vertical horizontal line. This line now is in between this vertical line. Look at this vertical line now. That is just moving in between this 30. Yeah, this area is where the pips, you can see your pips using this long and short. So this area is where you can see your pips. Now if you observe, if I move this beneath or lower, you can see the pips is changing. You can see I move lower, you can see it's now 133 pips. If I move up, it's now 128 pips. You can move, if I'm moving, it's changing. Now you can see here it is 100 pips, here 91, 88. Now so the trade I called out, the pips was 30 point some 5, but let's just leave it at 35. Let not be that I want to use that one. Let me just use another random pips. Now let's just leave it at 36.5 or 35.1. Let's just leave it at 35.1. Yeah. Now the pips now is now 35.1. Now let me say you want to risk $100, you want to risk $1,000, so you want to risk $10,000. Okay, let me just see. Let me just use the what everyone can afford. Let me just say you want to risk $20 in this trade, or let me use $50. You want to risk $50 in this trade. Now, you wanting to risk $50, it doesn't mean that you have to just enter the market with any random loss size. No, you can get the bond. You can go and use loss size that once you just place it, boom, your account is gone. So you wanted to reach $50 should be $50. If you want to reach $50, it should be $50. It's not. It should be nothing more than $50. So now I'm trying to show you a step-by-step guide how you calculate your loss size. So this is the formula to calculate loss size on JPY pairs. As you can see, how to calculate your loss on JPY pairs. Constant unit for JPY pairs. The constant unit, this 6.6 is a constant across all JPY pairs. Any JPY pairs or GBP JPY, USD JPY, AUD JPY, NZD JPY, any JPY pairs at all. This is the constant unit for it, 6.6. This is a constant unit to calculate JPY. So now this is the formula. L equals to R divided by C divided by SL. Now, where where this L is lot size, R means risk amount, the amount you want to risk in the market. If it is $50, $30, $20, whatever you want to risk. Where this R is risk amount, um, the C is the constant unit, which is this 6.2, 6.62. Now let's put in the C here. The C is 6. C equals to 6.62. Yeah, C is equals to 6.62. Then where this SL means stop loss in pips. As you can see, yeah, stop loss in pips. Where do you see your stop loss? The stop loss is, you can see it here. Now you can see this our stop loss there is 35.1. If you bring it further, it will increase. If you bring it up, if you move up, it will be reducing. Now our stop loss here is 35.1. 35.1, put it here. 35.1 equals to 35.1, which is our stop loss in pips. Now risk amount. The risk amount is decided by you as the person that want to take the trade. Maybe you want to risk $50, you want to risk $100, whatever amount you want to risk, you put it here. You put it in this risk amount. You put it here equals to whatever, anything you want to do. But for the sake of this video, I want to use $50. $50, which everyone can be able to afford. Yeah, let's just use $50. 50 $50. Now, which LU is the lot size. We are looking for lot size. Now we move down. We say therefore therefore L is equals to risk amount. Now our risk amount is $50. L is equals to 50 divided by this is divided. This divided, I can't find the actual division sign here, so I use this as divided sign. Divided by C, which is constant, which is the constant unit for all JPY pairs. C divided by C, and the constant unit for all JPY pairs is 6.2 divided by C, which is 6.62. Now divided by SL, which is SL in pips, the SL in pips, which is what we got here from here. For the sake of this video, what we have for today was 35.1 divided by 35.1, 35.1, which is equals to. Now we can't just do, we have to invite in our calculator, because I'm not very that good in maths, dividing this with my head. So we have to invite our calculator now. So we're now bringing our calculator and say, okay, this thing is gonna. Okay, we brought in our calculator. Now we say What are we looking for? We're looking for 50 divided by 6.62 divided by 35.1. You now say 50 divided by 6.62. As you can see, look at, I did 50 first, which is this 50 divided by 6.62. Now we see divided by what? 35.1 divided by 35.1 equals to equals to what is it called? Equals to, it gave us 0.21. So you see, it gave us 0.21. Now, giving us 0.21, you when it comes to law of decimal or whatever, you know that once the number behind is from is 5 and above. Once the number behind is from 5 and above, you can approximate it. Now, seeing that this our lot size is 0.21518 blah 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 blah, no, we don't want to do that. So we in lot size, the actual figure we can be able to accommodate is this first two, which is 0. With this decimal, we can accommodate from here, which is this area, 0.21. We can accommodate 0.21. Now, knowing that the number before the 1 here is from 5 and above, knowing that the number beside and behind this one is from 5 and above, you have to approximate it, because in decimal, any number that is from 5 and above can be approximatable. You can approximate it to give 1 to this number here. So we now have to approximate, which is 0.21. You now approximate this 5, now approximate it to here, which is giving us 1 plus 1. Now we have our lot size now is, now instead of 0.2, we have 0.22, because we approximated this 5 now to this guy now to give us 1. So our lot size now is 0.22. So we'll now go back here and put lot size. Okay, our initial lot size, which is equals to, let's just say equals to 0 equals to 0.2215. This is what we got as, sorry, 215. This is what we got at lot size. And you know, in lot size, you can accommodate just the, you can't accommodate this whole 3 here or this whole 4 here. You can accommodate just 3, which is from decimal 1. This is from this 0, 1, 2, 3. Based on this is above, this is from 5 and above. You now approximate this, which approximately, let me just say, approximately 0.22. Yeah. How do we get the 0.22? The 0.22 was gotten if you approximate 5 to this guy here, because you can't just put this whole full number, you can't get it. But if you approximate this 5 now, making this 5 to be 1, once you approximate it, it will automatically become 1 if you approximate it to be 1. So once you put it here, 1 plus 1 is 2. So that is how we got these 2. Now, L, which is the lot size. L, okay, let's just stop using L, let's just see lot size. Lot size is now equals to 0.22. So the lot size now to use, if you want to raise $50, if you want to raise $50, the lot size now to use is 0.22. So that is just it. I know this particular procedure is long. I know the person will come and say, so if I want to take trade now, all these procedure I go to take. If you don't want this, I have a very seamless method, the most easiest. Even if you're not a mathematician, you don't know nothing about mathematics, the pattern I would show you is very 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 easy. So for you to get access to that knowledge, or for you to get access to that, you have to get my course. I have a course. So inside that course, I talked about how you can calculate your lot size based on USD pairs, like GBP USD, Euro USD, USD card, anything USD pair. I talked about how you can calculate your lot size if you're trading gold, which is SAUSD. So in my course, you can be able to gain access to that knowledge. And secondly, in my course, I have this procedure, and I have the easiest procedure across all. The easiest procedure, the most seamless and the most easiest. So for you to get access to that is easiest way to calculate your lot size. Just get my course, and you find yourself calculating lot size so easily without going through this procedure. So thank you, and I hope this video helps for those who like to solve. And I hope this video helps, and see you on the next one. Cheers, worry less and do more. Bye.